Well, I'd like to shift gears here right now and have us take a higher look. And I'd like to, some months back now, could have even been last year, we had taking a higher look, and we talked about Hannah and her desire. And Hannah was barren. She wasn't able to have children, and the Lord came to her, and her heart's cry and her heart's desire before the Lord, and she made a promise that she would give, if she could bear a child, that she would put him in the hands of the Lord, and it would be his. And she kept that promise. The Lord blessed her, and she had Samuel. Well, I'd like us to. There's a similar situation here. Another woman could not have any children, and the angel of the Lord came to her at this time. And I'd like us to take a look at that situation, and who, some of the things that the angel of the Lord said to her regarding her situation. So I'd like us to take a look here in Judges. And we're going to start out in Judges chapter 13, verses 2 and 3. That's Judges chapter 13, verse 2 and 3. Now there was a certain man from Zorah of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and had no children. And the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, "Indeed now you are barren and have borne no children, but you shall conceive and bear a son." So we see here the angel of the Lord coming to her and talking and sharing with her and saying that yes, you're barren, but you will receive a son. Judges chapter 13, verses 4 and 5. And we'll see the angel of the Lord. What took place is when the angel of the Lord came to her, she went to her husband Manoah and told him of what took place. And he goes, "Well, I'd like to see this angel or see this man," and but she discussed that with him. So let's take a look in verse 4 and 5 of Judges. Judges chapter 13, verses 4 and 5. "Now therefore, please be careful not to drink wine or similar drink, and not to eat anything unclean. For behold, you shall conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines." So now we see the angel of the Lord coming to her and letting her know what needed to take place. She was going to conceive, and the angel of the Lord said, but you shall drink no drink, and you will not put a razor, will not cut his hair. And she heard that. She was obedient, and what we'll see next is how that plan comes together, and what takes place in verse Judges again, chapter 13, verse 24. So the woman bore a son and called his name Samson, and the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. So we see here the angel of the Lord coming in this situation, Manoah and his wife, and instructions were given, and they were obedient. Manoah's wife was obedient to the angel of the Lord of those instructions, and she bore this son. And I'm sure, just like Hannah, there was a longing to see this child, this baby grow, and what God was going to do in his life. Just like Hannah giving over her son to Eli, the priest. Probably same feelings here with this woman, Manoah's wife. Giving birth and seeing this baby grow. And we see here in verse 24 again, you will call his name Samson, and the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. So we see these parents saw their child growing, and God was blessing. We're going to talk more about Samson and a character in the Bible that we see a mixed story here when it comes to Samson and the message. So many areas we could take a look at, and we are going to delve into the life of Samson and the directions that he went and his life, and how sin can come in, and there are consequences to sin. And we're going to take a look here next week in taking a higher look and taking a look at Samson's life and what took place in his life and the pathways that he was taking. And we see a God anointing Samson and empowering Samson, and we'll take a look further in depth of Samson's life. But we see here his parents laid the groundwork. They were obedient and to the Lord, and we see here that obedience led to a son, Samson, and that God blessed this child as he grew. And we're going to take a further look at Samson's life as he grew up into a man, and that walk that he took there. That is my perspective and comments.